Welcome, welcome, welcome to yet another edition of Weigh In, Y'all, a 21 question conversation where we get to know just a little bit more about our funny friends that visit us here on screen every week. The more of you guys that we get to know, the more the funny keeps going. So if you guys want to be a part of the show, go ahead and comment on this video, share, do all those free things that help us get along. Make sure that you're looking out for your girl, or you can slide into our inbox, into my inbox. When was the last time you were invited to slide into the inbox? That's right. If you guys want to catch us live on Roku, it is super simple. You can turn on your TV right now. If you have a Roku device, you need to access it. And if you don't, you can access a friend that may have one. I have a few, so if you don't know anybody, get in my inbox. I can help you out. Download the UBSN TV app, search for Sauce in the City. And you guys know that we keep, prompts on hand because we want to help you find us. We want to help you figure it out. We want to make sure that you get to the right space. So of course we have prompts, just to help you know what it's supposed to look like. This is the UBSN TV app on Roku. Okay. So when you download it, this is what you should be seeing. Okay. So, take a good look at it, take a snapshot if you want, and then you should see this on your television, okay? And if you land here, then that means that you have arrived in the right spot. Now, without further ado, let's introduce today's funny friend that we're about to get to know just that much better. I want you guys to put your hands together for my friend and your friend, Aaron. How are you, sir?
Thank you. I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I am doing mighty fine today. I am on top of the planet Earth because I finally get to have you on my show so I can drill down in these 21 questions.
Yep, that sounds like a fun time to me.
That sounds like a fun time to you. We'll discuss that at the end. At the end of this video, we'll discuss it. This is a live show, everybody. So we'll just warn you that the words ass, hell, and damn may appear or may not, depending on our guest and the kind of funny that they put forward. But just in case, we give you a couple of minutes to get the babies out of the room because it is a little late night and this is a live show and we don't want to be responsible for any more mental health bills than we really need to know. All right, Aaron, are you ready for me to explain the rules to you and the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond?
Yes.
All right, everybody. We will go through 21 questions that are broken down into 3 segments. The first segment is a breeze. You probably won't even know we're in the middle of it all until I say, congratulations, you passed round 1. Round number 2 is a little bit more spicier and may get you kicked out of the house depending on who you answer the questions around. I never know, you never know, we never know, okay? But it ain't my fault and you can't come live here. Round number 3 is the hot pepper round, where we will ask you a round of very intrusive questions ranging all the way from your love life all the way up to politics and beyond. And you have 3 chances, Aaron. You have 3 chances. Let me get that right. It's Aaron. It's not Aaron. Like it's...
Aaron is just a stage name. It's Aaron, but no one can spell my name, okay?
Okay, I totally get it. You have 3 chances, Aaron, to skip any questions that you feel are uncomfortable. But beware, on question number 3 that you skip, I'll ask one more question, and then we here at Sauce in the City will wrap up the interview, and we'll go on without you. Because you're not going to tell us the truth anyway. All right.
Bring it
but
on.
beginning of each round, Aaron, we will indeed have the courtesy to ask you if you would like to go on to round number 2. And if you say yes, then we will continue. If you say no, we will wrap up the interview and we will walk away as friends.
Cool.
Does that seem okay with you?
Sounds fine for me.
Well, then let's get it started with the spotlight. Whoa, 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 whoa. Talking about the spotlight, yo. Do. And work. Absolutely. We are going to start out with the work of the hour. And in our opening act with Aaron, we are going to beg of 3 minutes of comedy. It does not have to be jokes, but we really do hope it's funny. So, Aaron, it's all on you. 3 minutes. Let's give it to him.
All right. Hi, everyone. Yes. My name is Aaron. And that starts with 2 A's. And my dad said he gave me 2 A's so I could be picked on at school by the bullies. Yeah, it was bad. You know, my wife tried to give me a compliment the other day. She said, "You look like Mr. Clean if he let himself go." Don't ask me why she sounds like Trump. Okay. She says it looks like I dropped the magic eraser and took up an addiction to Dunkin' Donuts and bags of sugar. What I'm trying to say is I clean the house without getting laid. Okay. She does call me her total package, but she doesn't like my express delivery. Boom. All right, let's go. That's how it is. But I did find a new position to last longer during sex. I get down on my knees in front of my wife, and I go, "Please, can I have some more?"
I wonder if that works.
Not usually. We just came back from spring break, and we went to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And how do I describe Pigeon Forge, Tennessee? Pigeon Forge, Tennessee is like Jack Daniels and Disney went on a Tinder date and had an illegitimate kid. It's kind of scary. But you know what? To keep in the high spirits, I visited several moonshine distilleries. And I tried one called Panty Dropper. And it didn't work. My wife's panties stayed on, but mine dropped. Oh, yeah. And it's bad. But, you know, we went bar hopping in Tennessee, which was great because the bars are set really low. It was fun. We did go to one bar where they were handing out free samples of White Claw. And it was a great way to find out they still taste like carbonated crap. It sucked. But I'm 51, so I'm at that certain age where you have to have certain tests done. And instead of going in and getting that camera shoved up my ass, I decided to do the home test. I figured, how embarrassing could that be? No. So I had to take the box to the UPS store, and the lady grabbed it from me in the back, behind the counter, and she says, "Is it hazardous? Does it contain liquid?" And then she looked down at the box. And then she looked at me. And then she said, "Did you pack your shit right?" I said, "What can Brown do for you?"
Oh, boom. Ching. You guys give it up for Aaron Silva. Did I get that right?
Despiva.
Okay, I didn't. Okay, well, now that you did, please tell everybody tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond where they can find you and more of your funny.
You can find me on Facebook under Oddly Funny Productions. That's AWDLY Funny Productions. Also, you can find me on YouTube under This Justin News. You find that logo you see up there. You have found it because that's where the comedy club lives. That's where the game show Bombing Run lives. Find me on TikTok and Twitter under Aaron Despiva. That's it.
Oh my gosh, that was so awesome. Aaron, I would be giving it up for you right now if I had more than two hands. But right now, I'm like really holding on with bubble gum and paper clips for this interview. All right, so are you ready to move on to your first round of questions?
Yes,
I can't hear you. What?
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. Okay, very, very nicely said and done. And again, guys, if you guys all want to be a part of your own individual episodes of the show, you merely just have to comment on this video, or you have to slide into the DMs. Not his DMs, our DMs, okay?
No.
You'll get him in trouble. But me,
Yes.
we take everything. We take it all. All right. So here we go with round number one with, we like this game. Would you rather? And this is where we give you two different choices and we see which one you would rather. So first up, would you rather have a pause or a rewind button in your life, Aaron?
Ooh. Pause or rewind? Pause or rewind? If we rewound, I'd have to relive all those nightmares. No, pause.
Definitely pause. Why pause?
You know what? I don't want to relive all that stuff. I already have nightmares of all the bad things. You know, there'd be some nice times to rewind the good things, but you know what? A pause would be great so I get caught up on all the stuff I really want to do. So a pause button would be great.
I'm with you. I could definitely use the pause button now that you explained it like that. All right. Would you rather have perfect luck or every 60 seconds receive all knowledge on what the action of your choice will cause?
Oh, wow. Perfect luck. That means I just win everything. Everything I want happens, or in 60 seconds, I know what's going to happen. Boy, I would just be guessing at everything. I'd rather have the perfect luck. Yeah, because even my grandpa had the perfect luck. He could win anything, even if he didn't enter the darn thing. I mean, I'll take the perfect luck any day.
He said, I'll just take the perfect luck because grandpa was a winner. Okay, I love it. How about this one? Would you rather join the Avengers or join the Justice League?
I'm a Marvel fan all day long, so it's going to be the Avengers every day. Yes, I'm sorry. It's goodbye, Justice
really?
League. Yes.
Oh man. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess if I definitely would want all the Marvel people on my side. Like, definitely. I mean, the Avengers are cool, but I think the Marvels are tried and tested.
Yeah. I understand the Justice League, but they have that little group, that Wonder Twins, and they activate. One turns into a pail, the other one turns into some water. I mean, I don't see where the Justice League fits in Justice Fight. Turn into a bucket of water, and what are you gonna do with that? Okay, well,
I guess you
get a dip in there. Go put your head in the water. It's what you do.
I guess you won't die of thirst. That's what that is. Yeah. All right. How about this one? Would you rather never touch a computer again or never touch a person of the opposite sex again?
Oh, well, considering I sit in front of this monstrosity every day for the last 31 years in some form or fashion, I'd rather not touch a computer ever again.
Ooh. Well, I mean, definitely you have both. You have a human and a computer. So out of the two, I would definitely go with the computer. All right. Speaking of the other thing, I have a weakness for. What would you say you have a weakness for?
A weakness for. Do I have to list them all or just one? Okay, one. Let's see. Black licorice. I'm gonna say that out loud. Yes, black licorice. It- I kid you not. I ordered some black licorice from a company out in the middle of the U.S. and I ate it all. I've already ate it all. It's all gone except for the licorice coffee. So yes, black licorice.
Okay, black licorice. I'm not a fan, so I can't even put up like a doable like like protest. I couldn't even protest that one because I don't like it either. All right,
Okay.
I would never date someone who.
Someone who's a narcissist.
Okay, well
That's
that's
scary. Who else? I don't know. Who's a narcissist? Who's I don't know. I keep it down to that because other than that, I mean, it's
You're
really
pretty
tough.
open other than that, huh?
I'm married. Hold on. I'm married. I'm just gonna say that out loud right now. I'm married.
He's married. He's letting you know. All right. Well, he's married. So let's ask him, how is your mood today? Relaxed, happy, naughty, sad, great, bored, joyful, or sick?
Wow, that's a big list, and now I have to remember. It's relaxed. Okay. Thank you. Getting back to the list here. Happy, relaxed. I'm gonna go with happy because I knew I was gonna be on this show today, and it was something I was looking forward to. So,
Oh, you are the best. See how you totally make my day and make me happy. And so you see, you've come to the end of round one and see how easy that was. Wasn't that easy?
that was a blast. I had so much fun.
Yeah, see, you're all loosened up and you're like, yeah, I got this. And we're going to see how much you got. Okay, because here is where we do ask you, would you like to just cut your luck here and we go home as friends? Or would you like to proceed to a round number two?
Let's go. Round number 2.
Ooh, I love it. I love it when you guys sound all like you know what you're doing. Like you're like, yeah, I got this. Don't worry. Cause that makes me look for worse questions. That makes me
Oh,
go,
good.
do I have harder and hotter questions in my portfolio? Because I think he's getting away way too easy. But
Oh.
while you think about it, again, this is the spotlight. Whoa, 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 whoa. Talking about the spotlight, yo. Do, 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 do. I'm going to get me a backup band. Don't y'all worry about it. But this is the part of the show where we spotlight different venues and events and people and items and food and anything that you have to sell. This is where we put it at. So instead of giving you some pictures to look at, we are going to give Aaron 3 minutes to tell us a little bit about him. Aaron, let's go.
Well, I am a 51-year-old man, like you heard in my setup. I have been in comedy for about 2.5 years. I know I'm kind of a greenie, but I'm married. I'm still married, even though I'm trying to do this comedy. My wife just rolls her eyes at me, but it's all her fault. Um, I got 2 step kids and one of my kid, but she's not here. She's in Canada. There's a long story, and we do not have the time to go into that.
We're not on
I'm
this episode.
not on this episode, and I don't have enough liquor to go and through all that. Um, I'm originally from Idaho. Yeah, the potato state. I moved out here because of the ex, so that was kind of a different thing. But I got into. I've been drawing for about 31 years, so I draw like building pipes and all the plumbing and stuff like that. So I work on stuff
Wow.
like that. So
Okay.
yeah, I have a lot of time to think about things like comedy because my job is just basically figuring out the puzzles.
Well, there you go.
Let's see. But I came up with something I'm really excited about. I don't know if I could talk about
Yay.
that right now.
Yes, you can.
All right. I am doing a live version of my stand-up comedian game show called Bombing Run. and that's where 3 comedians do 5-minute sets. And there's going to be a panel of comedian judges in front of them. It's going to happen at Gilbert, Arizona at JP's Comedy Club, May 15th at 7 p.m. Tickets are $5 with a 2-item minimum. And it's going to be a blast because it's going to be 8 comedians competing because we're doing 2 bombing runs. And then the dogfight edition is where 2 comedians do a 3-minute set. And we pick out Joker Aces out of each game. So there's going to be 3 Joker Aces out of this. And I've been doing it for a while. It's the idea that I had some friends tell me it wasn't going to work. And now I'm going to go out to Gilbert, Arizona to go tape some live shows.
Oh, my God. So I'm glad that you said that because this is where I get to go off track a little bit. When your friends and people say that it wouldn't work, what did you think in your head? Like, what was the first thought that came to your head?
I thought, well, the worst I could do is fail. The best I could do is succeed. So you don't know until you try, and it works. I have people that constantly want to play. The online version, I have a mysterious comedian judge, and you wouldn't believe it. When I put the little notes out on Facebook, I get all kinds of people. Oh, I want to play. And it's like, you know what? We do it for fun, and it's a blast. So just going live with it makes it just so much better that way too, because now I'm going to prove that this has been such a good idea in the first place. Such a great idea that I have high hopes for it. I keep my expectations low, but I'm having my hopes really high with this thing.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait till you go out to Arizona and you film them. And then I can't wait to host it here in Las Vegas. So I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that you will be coming to Vegas soon with Bombing Run, and that we here at Sauced in the City would be able to host that. So that's just like awesome. In the back of my head, people. So if everybody wanted to get in on this Bombing Run, tell them like where they can find you one more time.
You can find me on Facebook. You look up Aaron DeSpiva. If you can't find me there, go look for Oddly Funny Productions. I will throw this up here because I have stickers.
Yay! Stickers!
So if you see that, Oddly Funny Productions, go look up that. There's a page. You can message me there. I'm always looking for comedians to compete. It's on Mondays at 8 o'clock Eastern. The Dogfight Edition is the fastest stand-up comedian game show on the planet. And you'll be in and out before 8:15. It's that fast. You're done. You're started at 8 o'clock, 8:15. You're done. You've done your comedy. You're ready to go.
Oh my good gravy, I should say. And you guys can also find episodes of the Bombing Run and the Dogfight over on UBS and TV over on Roku, because I'm going to go over there and kind of steal some of his episodes, and we're going to reprint them, and we are going to play them live for you guys on Roku so that you don't miss out on anything. All right, back to the questions in round number 2. You're getting roasted, and you can only call 2 of them to come and help you. Who are you calling of this illustrious bunch?
Oh, put the comedians back up again, because D.L. Hughley and is that Martin Lewis on there?
Martin Lawrence? Yes.
Lawrence,
don't kill him, Martin. Lewis. Don't kill him.
Don't kill me. No, those 2. I think those 2 would definitely be good for help me roast.
Yeah, I think they would be good too. I would love to see a Bombing Run roast session. I don't know. Ooh. Think about it. I know, right? Nobody ever picks Tommy Davidson. Like, I would pick Tommy Davidson just so that I could see what he would do.
I never heard Tommy Davidson ever say anything bad, though. Let's think about this.
Oh my Jesus. Yeah,
I
let's
don't
think
know.
about this.
I don't
Have you
know.
ever heard him say a mean word against anybody? Probably not.
No.
So I guess I don't know. Next question, a combo redneck grill and cooler. So somebody got really jiggy with it and creative with it. So tell me, would you purchase or pass on this one, Aaron, and why?
Oh my gosh, that looks so redneck. I don't know. Where do I put that to keep my wife from killing me is the question right now. Uh,
Come on,
Ingenious.
look. You can keep the drinks in the cooler, right? And
Yeah,
then you can just grill everything right there. What do you? Oh, come on.
that's different from what I heard earlier in the news today. So I'm kind of thinking that that's a more safe and healthy setup. I would definitely make sure it's clean. Definitely make sure it's very clean.
Oh
I'd
my
buy
gosh.
it as long as I could paint it like colors of brick so I could hide it against the house so my wife wouldn't actually see it all that time. I'm thinking I'll buy it. Sure, why not?
Yay! You're keeping my business afloat. All right. Let's see if we can tempt your palate with something that I heard called like it's pizza, and I'm sure it comes from somewhere, but those are definitely strawberries on top. That's the part that I know. But from the picture alone, are you trying it or trashing it?
I'm sorry. Even though I like Hawaiian pizza, I am not touching that pizza. I'm sorry. Your business is going under. I am not touching a pizza with strawberries on it. Come on.
Oh, come
What,
on.
by the way, wait a minute. It's not cheese on top of that either. What is that on the top of that?
That
Butter.
is called fry sauce. That is on top of it. It is
Oh,
called
heck no.
fry
No.
sauce. Okay, so
No.
it has fry sauce
Oh,
and it has
garbage.
strawberries and some
Oh,
kind of cheese going on and some bread.
it looks like it has peppers on it too. That's a hard pass on this one. I'm sorry. No. No.
Oh, womp, womp, womp.
Uh,
Okay. I'm going to see if I can tempt you with another treat. Now, I asked the previous person before you, how about this one? Kool-Aid fried pickle spears. What do you think? Trying it or trashing it?
Kool-Aid fried pickle spears. Someone's went off the reservation, obviously, with this one. What? Uh,
And
do I get to pick the flavor of Kool-Aid?
yes, we'll let
Oh,
you
good.
pick the
Okay.
flavor.
Okay, then fine. Yes, I'll try it.
Okay, cool. Because I thought my kitchen was gonna get shut down, and I
Oh,
was
no.
like, I can't have you back on my show again if the kitchen gets shut down. This is our last delectable treat in the kitchen. This is chicken Alfredo sauce on top of some kind of bread. I think like brioche or something with some cheese, and I'm not real sure what the sauce is. But are you trying it or trashing it?
It looks fine unless it bites me back. I think it's okay.
Well, I think the chicken is already gone. Like I don't think that you'll have any any problems with it biting you. At
Okay.
least I don't think so. Again, I don't know, and I'm not taking the responsibility on that. I'm
Gotcha.
just saying I think so.
Okay.
All right, I got you out of my kitchen, which was really good, and I feel on top of the world right now because other people have, wanted to shut it down. So here's our last question in round number 2. Who is the scariest horror villain of all time? I'm sorry, in round number 2. Who's the scariest horror villain of all time?
Got to go with Freddy Krueger because I grew up in the 80s. I remember Freddy, and Freddy could go into your nightmares and kill you there. I mean, you can't. You got to stay awake to keep. No, forget it. Freddy Krueger, Jason, Michael, all those. The clown. Oh, come on. Forget those guys. Freddy Krueger is the scariest one out of the bunch.
I don't know. I mean, I think you're right. Me personally, I think you're right. I had nightmares forever when he was out. And, you know, people will argue with me and they'll say, like, it's it and everybody else. And I'm like, yeah, no.
No,
That's
no.
going to be a clear no. Well, congratulations, sir. You have made it to the end
Woo!
of round number 2. So tell us how you're feeling about that.
Oh, I feel awesome. That was great. I'm like, that was just a trip in my normal brain. Let's go.
Okay, he said a trip in his normal brain. He's like, I'm just over here like kicking it. You haven't asked me anything that I can't handle yet. I am so down for it, and I'm glad that you are. You know why? Because when I ask you the next set of questions, you won't kill me.
Okay.
So this is the part where we will go on to the hot tamale round. And this is where I ask you a bit of tougher questions. Like I had to loosen you up. So are you going to continue on to round number 3, or are we going to wrap it up and be friends?
Let's go to round number 3.
Uh-oh, y'all. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Whenever they say let's go to round number 3, I always get a little bit scared for them because I don't think they know what they're walking into, because I really want to get to know them. And I just want to let you guys know that this is a live show, and so things and topics may get out of hand at some point. So if you have the baby still sitting on your lap and they're not kind of over to the side, please go ahead and do that now, because we are about to get into it, and I don't want your kids looking at you sideways. All right. Question number 1. Marlon Wayne says Will Smith's slap put more attention on Jada Pinkett than on Chris Rock. Huh. Do you think so, Aaron? Why or why not?
Yeah, you know what? I mean, as far as what the joke was, I mean, let's look at it. I mean, the replay was Will Smith was laughing, and then he looked at Jada, and Jada wasn't laughing all of a sudden. It was just it was a slight turn. And like all of a sudden he gets completely, his gears fall out of his brain and he goes to slap the guy. I'm like, come on. You've been in all elite for God's sakes, and all you can do is go wham. I was waiting for a duel. Come on, let's. No, I totally agree, because then you bring to light the whole problem with Jada Pinkett Smith, sleeping with some other guy, and what did Will slap him, or did he take pictures? I'm not quite sure. I mean, that slap has cost Will Smith a lot of work, and also Jada Pinkett Smith. You get some of the feeds I get, and it's like, wow, maybe you should just stop, slow your roll, take a joke, and just move on. Look, I've taken jokes because I'm bald a lot, okay? And you just go, oh, heard this one before. Yep, I heard that one before. Anything original would be great. If I would have been happy if he told me I was going to be in G.I. Jane number 2. I've been like, that's original.
It is like that rocks. I can totally see that. All right. Question number 2. ACLU lawyer testified that Amber Heard
op-ed.
Op-ed? Okay, what is op-ed? You're going to have to explain it to me. I'm like, op-ed? Op-ed on the next...
Yeah, on this. Oh, sorry.
Wait a minute. Tell me what it is.
Op-ed is opinion editorial.
Oh, see, we learned something around here, people. This ain't just for jokes. All right. So ACLU lawyer testified that Amber Heard's op-ed on domestic violence was timed with the release of Aquaman. Do you think this is a coincidence, or do you think, maybe she was up to something?
I kind of think she was up to something. I mean, it's like, what's the guy, Doctor Strange? He's going to take in some people from, Ukraine. He's taking in people from Ukraine. Look, Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness is out next week. Oh, let's get in the headlines. Yeah, Amber Heard did that exact timing. Look it's Amber Heard. Oh, free publicity. She's done a story about Johnny Depp. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. It was totally planned. I'm sorry. I don't believe in any coinky dinky things at all. That was
Oh,
planned everywhere.
that was planned out in his opinion. The opinions are getting hot around here, and he doesn't show any signs of slowing down. So next up, our friend Roger Stone is back in the news. The Business Insider 6 hours ago said Roger Stone was barred again from Twitter hours after reappearing on the site following Elon Musk's purchase of it. Should Roger Stone and his cronies alike, including number 45, be kicked out for good? Or now that it's owned by somebody else, should they get to come back on?
You know, free speech is one thing. I get it. But conspiracy theories and spinning things and just outright lying and feeding people the Kool-Aid, I am against all that. Look, either tell the truth or just stay off of it. I mean, look, social media like that has gone overboard. I mean, this is ridiculous. Roger Stone should be out there on a beach, golfing, drinking Mai Tais. Why are we hearing from this old bag of bolts? Okay, this man should be down. He should be down in Florida. I should be playing with him. He's great. He's an amazing guy. No, I mean seriously. I think people should have freedom of speech, but if you start spinning things, you should be allowed. You should be like, okay, here is the truth, and face the truth, or get the freak off of it, man.
I totally am digging your answers over here. I was telling a friend of mine earlier that, it's one thing to have freedom of speech. I think everybody should have that. I can sit out in my car and I can cuss out every driver that's ever passed me up. However, when you put a microphone to my mouth, there has to be some kind of protection in place from what I'm shooting or spewing. My voice on its own is mine. When you put a microphone in my face, you're going to have some responsibilities there, kiddo. I'm just saying, don't think you're off the hook. All right.
Yeah.
So our next topic up, Las Vegas Raiders owner Mark Davis said he would welcome Colin Kaepernick onto the Raiders team. Do you think this is a good play, or do you think no way?
Why not? I mean, seriously, we got all kinds of problems. Look, football's got its own problems, okay? The NFL has got a lot of issues. So letting in Colin Kaepernick, oh my gosh, he kneels. Come on, people, freedom of speech. Here we go again. Let the guy play. If he's still good at football, he'll be great. If he sucks, he'll be just benched anyway. He'll get his $4.5 million retirement package, and he'll be on his way. For Pete's sake, just let him play. I mean, look, we got too many idiots out there anyway. I mean, I don't know why why we're getting so bent out of shape. Look, I knew Jehovah's Witnesses who wouldn't say the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag, and it doesn't matter. They're citizens of the United States. They have the freedom to feel they want, the religions they want to. Just leave people alone. Guy's playing football. Who cares? He kneeled. Okay, he kneeled for a reason. That was his thing. Not everyone does the same thing. We're going overboard in this country. We need to settle the F down.
I love it. Well, let's turn the heat up, okay, and see if we still need to settle down. New York Post 12 hours ago says DC woman who threw dead baby in garbage was killed by the child's father. Now, do you think he should go to jail, or do you think that he should catch a break? Was it insanity, or was it he knew what he was doing?
Boy, that's a tough one.
We don't do it any other way around here, Aaron.
I know. So what I'm thinking is that there's a lot of information we do not know. Because if I was that father's kid and I found out the baby mama killed my baby, I might not be right in my mind. Although I don't want to go to prison. So this guy's already set himself up. If he's clinically insane, okay, I guess maybe you let it slide. But if you knew, and you could put her behind bars for the rest of your life, I know you'd have to deal with that guilt of you were with somebody that would do that to a child. It just cost you a lot of therapy. But I don't know if he was really justified in that. I mean, if he's clinically insane, okay. But you know what? An eye for an eye sometimes. I get it. I understand what people's mentality gets to. But if we kept doing that, there would be a lot of chaos and disorder in here. So I really can't say I agree with what he did.
Awesome. I love that answer. Okay. How about this one? Shadow and Act. Now, I don't know how long ago this one was posted, but The View, Sunny Hostin on Elon Musk buying Twitter. It's about the free speech of straight white men. Or do you think it's about the free speech of all? What do you say, Aaron?
Straight white men. You know, I'm on Twitter. I don't know. I don't pay attention. I barely use Twitter. Okay, guys. So if you see me on Twitter, it's usually not me commenting about politics. Twitter's not for straight. What? What's going on here? I don't know. I gotta talk to myself. What do you think about this one? I have no freaking clue, man. This is weird. I don't know. What do you answer this one with? I don't know. Does Elon even care? I think he just bought it because he can, is what it is. I think he just wanted to run it by himself, is what it is. I'm sorry. I just don't know. I don't agree with that. I think Elon likes to look at what Elon's done. He wanted a different way of buying things, so he made PayPal. He wanted electric cars, so he bought into Tesla. It's not his. It wasn't his originally, so he bought into it. Now he bought Twitter because he wants to control free speech. If you look around the globe, who owns Facebook? Who owns Twitter now? Who owns like the New York Times or Washington Post? If you start looking around, freedom of speech is really online and social media and all that is owned by a lot of people who want to control it.
Good point.
I don't think it's because you're straight white men. Oh, dear Lord. People need to relax, okay? I'm going to stay on it because I just want to watch it burn is all it is. I'm just going to watch it burn. Well, that's about what I thought it was going to do. Twitter's going to be like the MySpace of the 2020s is what it is. I think that.
Absolutely. You guys heard it here first on this episode of Weighing Y'all, a 21 question conversation. So just keep it up and let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Again, if you guys want to be a part of the fun, all you have to do is comment on this video or slide into my DMs and we will see what we can do about getting you your own personal episode. All right, Sunny Hostin, as you can hear, Elon does not agree with you, okay? He says it's just because Elon Musk wants to own a bunch of stuff that doesn't belong to him. And I'm kind of inclined to rock with him on that one. All right, next up, Ray J calls out untrue claim about Kanye West delivering sex tape to Kim Kardashian. I don't know. So do you think Kanye West was the one who delivered the Chris Brown and Kim Kardashian sex tape? Do you think it was him?
I you know what? I don't know enough of the background on that one. Anything out of Kanye's mouth nowadays. So, I have some oceanfront property in Arizona. I mean, he might as well be telling you that for Pete's sakes. this Kanye's off his rocker. He needs a mental health check. Okay, I think Kanye needs to settle the f down, sit down with a therapist or four, and maybe some good medicine, and really get in touch with himself, because I don't believe anything that comes out of Kanye's mouth right now. He just wants to be in the headlines. He wants to get back with Kim, with Pete Davidson in the middle. I guess it's going to be one of those weird three ways where Kanye watches Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian go at it. It's going to be sick. But no, I don't believe anything Kanye says.
Oh my dear Jesus. Okay, how about this one? In the Black Enterprise 6 hours ago says Usher sees his twin courtside at NBA playoff. Now, these are the two gentlemen in question. Mm-hmm. My question is that a doppelganger, or they own some crack? Like, because I don't know. Does that look like him?
No, maybe for a half second. I mean, if he wasn't sitting next to him, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's Usher. No, you know what? Look, hold on. I'll do my Vin Diesel. Hold on. Okay, so there you go. Did I look like Vin Diesel? No, I don't. I'm sorry. I don't think so. I mean, for a half second, sure. But maybe he is like his decoy. I think it's a doppelganger. It's his decoy. When Usher wants to get the F out of the town, he just says, hey, you go play me for a little bit. I want to go hang out with this lady over here. I'll be gone. I'll be gone. Bye-bye.
And that's that, right? Yeah, oh my God. Well, congratulations, sir. You have made it through all 21 questions in the Getting to Know You round. It was touch and go there for a second. I was like, I don't know if he's going to be able to bring it out, because it was touch and go there. So the award at the end of the show is that it's game time. So you have made it to the fun where it's game time. I swear to God, I'm going to have to get an intro song for that. So this is where we give you one of our fun quintessential games to play to end out a very interesting interview where I got to know more about you than I thought I was going to get to know. And the game that is selected is Sell That SKU, which is where we give you a chance to grab the thing nearest to you on your left. And we're going to give you 60 seconds to become the best salesman on the planet and sell that SKU.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have found the perfect thing to hold all your little pencils. It is a corncob pipe pencil holder. Yes, you too could look like Popeye, except hold a pencil in your pen. You don't have to use your hands. See, it's so easy. You can write with this. Watch. You can write. See? Oh, it has amazing things you can do. You could also just look like you're grumpy and just turn it upside down and go. Also, you could just say, oh, look, I don't smoke. I have a cob pipe. But yes, this cob pipe pencil holder can be yours for free with shipping and handling of $125 and 4 monthly payments, $125. And this could be yours for free. And I will even throw in this pen for you. This corncob pipe pencil holder that you can look like you're disgruntled or act like you have a tobacco issue. You can write with it. You can actually see through it because it's got a hole in it. And now, all for yours for $125 and 4 monthly payments of $125. Plus the pen. I'm throwing in the pen. You can have it all. Please, you can buy all these. I am stocked to the warehouse full of these because I thought Popeye the movie with Robin Williams was going to go off like gangbusters, and I have all of them. I have every last one of them in the planet. So come and buy one, please.
Time! Oh my God! I'm gonna see how many sales we can get off with that one. And like I said, everybody, if you want, one of them corn cob pipes, which I definitely do. Like now, I didn't know I wanted one until I knew I wanted one. You guys can go on over to Roku and follow these 3 steps, right? I'm going to put them up here for you again. We really love seeing you guys over there, and more original content will be going over there rather than onto Facebook. So please hurry up and go and get your Roku device. I heard they're like 20 or 30 bucks. And download that UBS and TV app. That is free. That is no money to you. Just download it, and then you can watch all of the funny. And it definitely is funny. Aaron, I have had an absolute pleasure getting to know you. And you have zipped through all the questions, which I didn't think you were going to do. But we keep 3 questions as bonus questions because we have fans, friends, and family out there counting how many questions we asked you. And if we fall short, they will be in my inbox later. So we've saved these 3 bonus questions just to hedge our bet. So are you ready to answer these 3 bonus questions?
Sure.
Cool. Number 1, did you have a good time?
I had a blast.
Oh my God, I did too. Like, oh my God, I had so much fun. It was all that I thought it was going to be, plus some more. Okay. So thank you so much for joining us here and in our studios. And I'm glad you had as good a time as I did. Question number 2. Have you ever been a part of an interview like this on the internet or otherwise?
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay. We got to keep up the good work. I got to keep moving and shaking. Like I'll be like to the left, to the right. Y'all can't catch me. You can't catch me. Okay. That was my Muhammad Ali impression in case y'all wanted to know. And I don't look anything like him. At least I don't think so. All right. Question number 3, and always most important to us. Will you come back for an interview number 2 so that we can really get nosy and really get down to the dirt of it all?
Sure. I would love to come back.
Yay! That is what we love, is that we have so many funny folks in our catalog. And it just does my heart. Look, I'm wiping a tear away now. It does my heart good when you guys continue to come back and enjoy my work. And I get to come over to your houses and enjoy your work too. That's what it's all about. So with one last swipe of the clock, I want you to tell everybody one more time, because you got to keep telling them where they can find you if they want more of you.
Well, you can look me up on Facebook, Aaron Despiva. If you can't spell my last name, just look for this, Oddly Funny Productions. And that's just the way it's spelled, Oddly Funny Productions. And you can DM me that way, or you can find me on Twitter at Aaron Despiva, and TikTok that way too, but I'm not really big on those. But hit me up, even oddlyfunnyproductions at gmail.com. Oddlyfunnyproductions at gmail.com. You can reach me that way. I would give you out my cell phone number, but no, I'm not going to do that. Sorry.
Thank God, because these videos sometimes hit about 400 to 500 people, and that's a lot of people to have your phone number. No. Tell them what you have coming up.
What I have coming up Monday, I have a Bombing Run Dogfight Edition coming up. And then I have, that's 8 o'clock Eastern. At 9 o'clock Eastern, I am hosting the Bay Area Arts and Entertainment Cooperative shows for Buck Evans.
Yay! Yep.
And so I have 4 comedians. We're doing about a 45-minute show. It's an awesome show. It's unrated. That means the F and C word could fly all day long. We're not caring. We're doing it to raise money for the Bay Area Arts and Entertainment Cooperative. It's an online show, so if you really want to come in and watch it, we have a blast. My friend Liz Frizius is a co-host on there, so we We have a grand old time on there, and you should really tune in. Trying to remember everybody that's going to be on that. I got Fit Rich, I got Katie Blue, I got Ed Smythe, and I got Aaron Patrick. That is the lineup for this next Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Get your tickets through Bay Area Arts Entertainment Cooperative. Look them up on Facebook. They'll have the link. You could just PayPal them. It's a donation. So if you can't afford like a lot of money, give them a little bit. You know, we're just trying to help raise some money to support that great cause.
Oh my God, and a great cause it is. Shout out to Buck in the Bay Area Arts and Entertainment Cooperative, someone that I know very, 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 very well. Always a great time over there, and it's always a great time to see you guys doing that show. And I'm just telling you this live because I'm telling people that are tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond that you should definitely submit the link to me every time you do one. Like, I should be on the top of your list to send a link to, because what we do is we offer it to our singles, right? Great segue into the singles. You guys have got to tune in to the episode if you missed it live. The match game is alive and well. Online dating will never be the same again. Plots and twists and drama. You guys cannot miss it. It's one of our highest rated episodes because everybody loves a good love story. And we send our online daters to online shows. Oh. And that is one of the things that they must do in order to be paired up on the show. And this is going over to be live on local TV in Pittsburgh, PA, on PCTV, channel 21 over there. And on this one, you don't even need anything. It comes right on your living room TV if you are in Pittsburgh. However, if you are everywhere else and abroad, we also will be being played on their Roku channel. So you can see how much Roku really, really means to us. And with that being said, we have come to the end of this fabulous episode. And we want to thank all of you guys for tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond. I never forget you guys, okay? Even if it's 30 years from now that you're watching this video, I never forget you guys. I never forget to say thank you for tuning in whenever you do. Please like, share, and comment on the video. I am always listening to what you guys are saying and just trying to make the shows better and better and better. I want to shout out to my girl, Charlotte L. Baker, who was tuning in or is tuning in, one of the two. There's one person tuning in. So I'm just throwing an arrow in the dark. But again, I will never know that you guys are there unless you comment. When you comment on it, I definitely know that you're there. If not, I just see a little eyeball now with two people. So definitely want to shout out Cleve Avery. I'm just going to forget that middle part because I never say it right, but he knows who he is. Shout out to you, sir, and thank you for tuning in. And with that being said, I want you guys to please catch us on our next live on Roku session. What is today? Friday? So Saturday. So tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for your next installment of House Divas of Comedy, where I get together with my girls and we go to town on what is behind the ha-has. You will never believe the stories that they tell me, and their stories could be your stories. I don't know. I won't know until you tune in and you comment on it. This is your girl, Brenda Brown, a.k.a. The Chocolate Child, and we are out of here, and we love you so very much. Stay tuned to the Green Room. We out.